returning after my slam dunk of a last video, which has 2 views. Which this is the, like, to be fair, I think I put more effort into, like, my producing and performing than I do into vlogging. This is more for, like, a select audience. But, oh my god, so I guess some little updates. So I'm still focusing on this show about my love life. I had a little breakdown, isn't the right word, but a moment of concern last week because it's so hard. You'll text someone and say, hey, I am doing this show. There's a part I think you'd be great for. Da-da-da-da-da. And then you'll get a response, and everyone wants to be in a show. So they're like, yeah, so interesting. Like, tell me more. And then you have to be like, it's called Am I the Problem? It's loosely based off of my love life. And then I was freaking out, and I was like, oh my god, do I even do this? Because it doesn't feel like people are believing in me. I know some people do, but yeah. But I did a whole demo of the show with my friend yesterday evening. She was here for like 4 hours. It was so great. And then with that, there's some good edits for me to make, and I'm going to do that. It's official. It's official, Sexy and Senile. You thought that you were a closed group? You thought you were a closed group? Little 33 of you that have been here and stayed here for the last 6 months. I want to announce there's a 34th. There's a 34th! Hi, number 34. Are you at BC? Hi. Welcome to the club. I need to walk my dog. I need to finish working, and then I need to walk my dog, and then I need to DM these freaking actors. Ugh. Life in a producer. You have never seen producing have such magnificent sideburns. I can tell you that much. Guys, some updates. Some updates from the building water machine. First of all, I've been on Hinge 3 times today. That was 3 times too many. Guys, I don't need to be humbled. I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a performer who's never booked a gig. I just produce my own stuff. So I really no rejection, trust me. This outfit was so good, by the way. This outfit is beige-tastic. But I'll stand from here. Let me see if my booty can make the water sensor go off. Let me not do that, actually. But the fun update, so I went to go see some friends in a show tonight, and I quickly went to the bar before the show because I wanted a Diet Coke, and they give them to you for free. And I saw some comedy friends, and I was like, oh my god, are you guys going to see XYZ show? Coincidentally, one of them I was going to message today to cast. You don't know how hard it is for me to have the mind of James Cameron, or Cameron McIntosh definitely wrote Les Mis and not the Titanic. So hard for me to be limited by rudimentary tools such as the iPhone. Okay, this is good. This is good because then I'm beaming down on you like an angel. Anyway, so there is a portion of the show. It's about 10 minutes long, and the overall song is called 35-Year-Old Men. I'll do the hook for you now. The hook goes, I don't mean to get you hot and heated. Sometimes love don't have a rhyme or reason. When I was born, he was a high school senior. It makes sense, he wants to see my cleavage. Duh, people will laugh there. 'Cause 35-year-old men have good intentions for 22-year-old women. So that's the chorus. It's a little jazzy number. And it's essentially my experiences, but something a lot of young women experience, which is when you're a young and new adult, like just graduated college, a lot of men who one gust of wind away from calling life alert are coming upon you. Long story short, at that moment in time, I had verbal agreement from the actor that they were interested. No questions asked, but I still said I would follow up with materials just to be sure. It's me! Sexy and Senile. It's me. Guys, don't freak out. It's me in the flesh. Ew, why did I say that? Weirdly, Can you see me? Yes, you can. Hi, I'm recording some demos. I didn't think through the fact that I don't have enough devices to record everything. But, actually, no, I guess I sort of do. This is going down in history, not only because of how many rejections this video has spurned, but because of the greatness that is occurring and the Arnold Mr. Olympia-like quality of my hand motions. Really something special here. Come see the show. Preparing to see my AMC husband, Nicholas Holt. Hello, everybody. Hello. It is November 3rd. And you're about to witness greatness. By greatness, I mean the things I do to this is the cost of fortune and fame, everybody. Actually, guys, don't make me too famous. Don't do it. I know I sound sarcastic. Don't do it. If I lose my ability to thrift like a normal person, if I ever open up the headlines one day and they're like, last celebrity not on Ozempic, I don't want people hopping on my door. I want peace. Thank you for understanding. I just wanted to settle that now that I let me be quiet and stop joking around. Hi, Bruno. My dog is looking at me. My son is like, Mom, get it together. So I'm actually just sending messages to people who I want to be involved in the show. But since I am also a human being, I am not obviously going to show the screen because I don't want to dox them or their information. Because they didn't ask to be put on Sexy and Zeno. They just maybe indicated they wanted to be involved in a project in some capacity. Right now I'm sending my most nervous message, which is to this MD. I have such a coworker crush is not the word I want to use, but when you just want to work with someone because they are that fucking talented, that's this guy. I just think he's such a good MD. That's what he is. He's a music director. He does musical improv as well, but for this project, I really want him to MD. He plays the piano, and he is incredible. And I ran into him, I've seen him at this weekly musical improv event that I go to, that he performs in, that I got rejected from. But I saw him and offhandedly went up to him after the jam and I said, hey, would you be interested in MDing ever? Would you ever score a show? He's like, I probably wouldn't score, but I could definitely MD, especially if the chords are written. And I was like, great, cool. Didn't think he was going to follow up on it because it was a very quick conversation. I didn't know if he really remembered or if it was really oh yeah, I want to do it, or, just sure. But I ran into him a couple weeks later. We talked a bit more. I was having a horrible week and had no confidence in pitching my project because anyways, so I'm messaging this MD. I've sent him a long paragraph. A couple rolling updates before I leave you, as well as a disclaimer. Disclaimer number 1. Just in case anybody gets a little Sue Sylvester happy, I'm going to make the disclaimer that this is a fictionalized story. I am a comedian. I am a stand-up, sit-down, sing-it-out comedian. We are storytellers. We are fiction creators. This is no different than every Wattpad fan fiction you saw when you were in middle school. Okay, just putting that out there. These are fiction characters. This is a fiction story. And if I've ever come out and said, this is a story about my love life, I'm just getting so into my acting technique. I'm the Daniel Day-Lewis of the comedy community, and I just am so entrenched in the character. Because anyone who knows one thing about my real life will tell you that at all hours, I have an NHL team of emotionally stable men begging to do nice things for me and take me for fancy steaks and macaronis. Okay? Okay. Now it's time for the casting update. So, the MD ghosted me. One of the actors did not get back to me within the time frame or even give me any acknowledgement that they received the message. So I ended up reaching out to another actor, only for the original actor to respond to me. But lesson / moral of the story is, like, do get back within deadlines because the other actor now is priority if they have availability. Okay. Then the third actor I reached out to for the other part. I know, guys, it's like being back in Mathletes Club following the story. But the third actor that I reached out to, he did not get back to me for 8 hours. And then when he did, he's like, I'll take a gander. Which, okay, fine. But I was like, it is like a 5-minute demo and not, the Odyssey. But we're good. Anyways, he sent me like a multi-paragraph reasons it doesn't align with him, which is totally fine. But I'm transparent about all these things, even the difficulties of casting, because in the event someone else who's producing is out there, I want to give an honest look at how some of these things go. Especially with this project and it being a lot more focused on the female experience and things that women go through, I've had a particularly tough time casting, especially with men. I'm not sure if it's that a lot of them just kind of see it as a dating show, or maybe they don't understand why highlighting some of these experiences would be important. But that said, it's not been all men. There's definitely been some good ones who wanted to get involved. So this is also like not a divisive hating show. This is just me speaking to my experiences. So I'm grateful for the people who are involved thus far. I look forward to the people who will be joining me, and I know that this is going to be an excellent project, and I'm so excited to bring it to everyone. So, TED Talk over, although I know, honestly, if I started an ASMR channel, like, at least one person would be a dedicated listener, and I love you for it. So that said, Sexy and Senile, signing off. This is the Daytime Emmys, girl.